Robinson, McGoldrick and Burke are all in. McBurney's injured, and those two players that Tim mentioned, Jagielka and Sharp, drop to the bench, where Lys Mousset is finding his way back from injury as well. Big news for Manchester United, change in goal. Dean Henderson, who of course was on loan at Sheffield United all of last season and indeed kept 13 clean sheets, starts a Premier League game for Manchester United for only the second time. So David De Gea is amongst the substitutes. The other changes for Manchester United, Telles is in, Anthony Martial, 9 Premier League games without a goal, and Nemanja Matic all into the starting lineup. Shaw, McTominay and Fred are all on the bench. That means that Paul Pogba at half-time. They've come from behind again. 15 points they've already got from that situation away from home this season. If they go on to do it in this game, they will become the first team ever in the Premier League to win 6 away games after losing the first goal. And it was a familiar tale. What were they doing 6 minutes in?
Well, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said they'd start quick in the game, and they didn't. I mean, Tim, this is just a disaster, really.
This is comical. I mean, Lindelof rolls it into Henderson there. Now, if we just stop it there, Harry Maguire has to get himself wider out of the picture. He stands there. So not only does he stand there, he rolls the ball out to Maguire.
Especially when they're pressing.
He's getting a firm press. He takes his touch in, then he gives it back to his young goalkeeper, who's just been given a start by his manager. They left out one of the best goalkeepers in the world to play this kid. He's the captain of the club. He knows the boy's under pressure. Look, Henderson has to kick that ball because he's getting closed down. They've done brilliant to recycle it, get it back out to McGoldrick and put it in the net. But this is all wrong. I mean, first, there's Matic. He's telling Maguire, get yourself wider.
Tim, your point is the fact, look where Lindelof is on the other side, yeah?
He's got to mirror that.
Exactly, you've got to mirror. That's the width that he wants. Even Matic is telling him, Harry, you're too close to the goal, get wide. The reason he gives this ball back to Dean Henderson is because if he's wider and a bit deeper, they can't even press. There's no press.
But then he takes it back onto his right foot. He's a right-footed centre-back playing on the left-hand side. But he's a professional footballer. He costs whatever he costs. Open yourself up and play it to Telles out there. They're under immense pressure. Why give the young goalkeeper so early in the game that problem? You're the captain of the club. You have to be more responsible. You have to start quicker than that. For me, I'm not blaming this boy. I'm blaming Maguire and I'm blaming Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the coaching team. Why on earth are they playing out from the back that early in the game when they're getting a real hard press from Sheffield United who want to start quick?
OK. Manchester United did at least respond. Now, before Marcus Rashford's goal, Sheffield United, high line, they'd had a couple of warnings, hadn't they, Owen?
Yeah, the boys were trying to run him behind, and I think United were playing quite long, quite direct at times, and Sheffield United actually did well to squeeze up. But these long balls, look, they were probing. United were looking for this ball in behind there. A couple of times they were offside. But the thing is, when you have players this good, this athletic, with this quality, Tim, all they need is the right timing. And to be fair to this, look at that from Marcus Rashford. I mean, that run is absolutely fabulous, and the finish is even better. But we're going to see another angle of it. Tim, this is what makes this so interesting, of the fact they're trying to be patient on it. And this is why you play all these guys, Steve. You play Bruno Fernandes, you play Paul Pogba. Let these guys play. You see Sheffield United, they're thinking the ball's going to go back up the pitch. They're going to squeeze up. But keep an eye on Marcus Rashford. He's clocked this already.
But the big point is you cannot squeeze the pitch up if there's no pressure on the ball. There's no pressure whatsoever on Lindelof. He can get his head up, so Marcus bends his run, stays on side, and the rest is fantastic. Absolute quality. The touch and finish in one movement is world class from Marcus Rashford.
I can't tell you how good a run that is from Marcus Rashford. If you're a young kid and you want to learn how to make a run from a wide area, that's it. Don't run straight to the goal. Don't be too keen. Because they were offside, come inside the centre-back, use him, and it's absolutely perfect. That's why I love Marcus. He makes those forward runs, and it was magnificent.
Martial needed a goal, his first in 10 Premier League games, and that's the reason why Manchester United are in front.
It was a great finish, but it's all about Paul Pogba. He starts to move, he switches to play. Then he doesn't stand and admire it. He gets himself across the pitch. Wan-Bissaka plays it into Greenwood. It goes into Fernandes. If we hold it there, Fernandes sees Pogba. He sees him here, but he doesn't whack it into him so he has to take a touch. He just feeds it into him. He's now play it on. He's just going to leave that ball there for Paul Pogba. He knows now he can play this first time, but so does Martial. Look at Martial there. He's saying pass it into Pogba. Pogba now doesn't have to take a touch. He's just going to help it over the top of that high line again and put Martial 1v1 with Ramsdale. There he goes. It looks like a simple pass, but he's been involved in the play a lot. That is a good finish from there. The goalkeeper has to do better. He's